Change is hard. And the reality about change is that even good changes are hard because they reorder how we are used to living our life. And so I've just been fascinated by the whole concept of how people navigate through change. Some do it better than others, and how can we support people by using a process. My goal is to help people understand the parameters, the complexities, and the whole landscape of change and the transition process that change calls us into. By understanding that, it normalizes what we're going through. People believe that something ends and something new begins. And the reality is that the bigger part of the transition process is actually in the in-between. And to have a vantage point and an understanding of what these parts of the transition process are all about helps people to gain confidence, make decisions that align for them so that the new beginning actually works. And so something doesn't end and then something new begins. We enter into the in-between, whether or not we're aware of it. And that is a place of confusion, uncertainty, chaos. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I want. And each of these parts of transition actually has a fundamental challenge. So the fundamental challenge of any ending is letting go. And it really is a grieving process. It's about being able to say, what is it that is being left behind? What is it that I'm not going to be living anymore? And again, even for good changes, it still requires saying goodbye to what we got used to, our routines, our rhythms. Then when you enter into the in-between stage, the fundamental challenge is patience. Because especially for smart, successful people, we want to get to the new beginning. We want to achieve our goal. We want our plan to come to fruition. And so during this in-between phase, which is normal, this is a part of the transition process. It's a part of any change. We need to be patient with ourselves, with others, and with the organization or the larger context within which we're operating. And if we can do our letting go, if we can grieve what was, if we can embrace that in-between and the ups and downs and the experimenting and the playing around with how are we going to get through this, whether it be something really positive or something really challenging, then we can increase our chance of getting to the aligned new beginning. Because the fundamental challenge of the new beginning is alignment. I mean, really, transitions is my passion project and has been for over 20 years. And what I've done is I've created a model to help people understand the process and to give them a visual almost to be able to work through it. And I've used that in my one-on-one work with executives. I bring that model to a lot of the team facilitations I do, and I'm also offering it as a process in my book. My invitation is, how can we step into it differently? How can we view it differently from a broader perspective and think about ourselves, others, the bigger context in a different way so that we can attend to the different phases of it and move through and past those initial defensive responses, reactions, quick fix solutions in order to be able to view it in a broader way, a more effective way, a more positive way, bring our best selves to it, and actually navigate through the change to that new beginning, reaching that goal that's actually going to fit for yourself, for your team, for your organization, or for whatever context you are operating in.